How's it going, guys? It's Chucky from Reptiles, and as you guys just read in the title, one of my animals died. And I want to talk to you guys about some things I just realized once this animal died that I didn't realize before. I did a video on animal ambassadors and I mentioned my ball pythons, but I didn't mention this animal, even though this animal was an ambassador and did a lot more than sometimes the snakes themselves. This animal meant a lot more than I thought, and a lot more than the animal knew, you know, because these animals, they just live, they eat, and they just try to survive, not knowing what an impact they have in the entire world or in the people that they get to meet. So this animal was Aragog, and Aragog was my tarantula. I got the tarantula my sophomore year in high school, which was a couple years ago. So he was a little bit older already, so I'm guessing he died of age. He fed the night before he died. He died yesterday. He fed the night before he died, so his belly was full. And next day I checked him, he was okay. Then in the afternoon I checked him and he was dead. You guys might be wondering, like, what kind of impact can a spider have? Well, Aragog was a spider that I took to places like daycares and different places for people to interact with the animal and understand more about the animal, just so I could teach people about the animal. Kids would start by getting scared, yelling, backing up, and end up wanting to get closer, even though I didn't let them touch the spider, just so I wouldn't stress it out too much. The kids were still interested on the spider, and I think that has a lot of meaning, you know, from like getting scared of an animal. The animal really doesn't care about you, he doesn't want to hurt you, to kids wanting to understand the animal. It's a big step, you know. It's like this animal was just eating, living, trying to survive, not knowing what an impact he had on an entire different species. I didn't think it was gonna hit me as hard as it did, to be honest. Once I saw him dead, like, something hit my chest. Like, I felt it. Like, I don't know why I never thought about it like this before. Like, this spider, this little animal that is the size, it's smaller than my hand, has a huge impact. Like, he is bigger than himself. He is bigger than his own body, and it hit me right there and then. I don't know why I never thought about it like that. Like, this animal has a big impact on what I wanted to do. This animal is one of the animals that got me started into the education side of animals. This is one of the first animals that pushed me more. Like, it's so crazy to think that such a small thing had such an impact in my life, in other life, in kids' life, in adults' life that were scared of spiders. I would put this spider on my face knowing it was not going to hurt me, just so people be like, oh God, is a spider on his face? And they're like, wait a minute, why isn't it not doing anything to him? And I would teach the people exactly that the spider didn't care about me. As long as I wasn't hurting it, the spider didn't mind me. And it's just crazy to think about it like that, you know. Like, such a small thing had such a big impact, and it's like he's gone, you know. Like, I mean, I didn't cry, but it did hit me like, whoa. Like, this little animal had a couple years of life, because their lifespan is not as long as humans, and he was a male, so his lifespan is even shorter. And he doesn't even know. Like, the spider never knew the impact he had in the world. And I relate to that a lot, to be honest. I want to be bigger than myself, just like he was. I don't want to be just this body and whatever this is. And I don't want to just live any life and work any job and just wait till I die. You know, I want to educate people. I want to cause something in the world, mean something in the world, so that I mean something that is bigger than myself, bigger than my body, and bigger than my name, just like the spider was. Like, that just inspired the crap out of me, to be honest. Like, being bigger than yourself, like this spider, like Aragog, means everything to me. And it should mean everything to you. You shouldn't want just to live and die. You should want to make a change. Or if not make a change, just do something so that people remember you for something good. Yeah. I'm gonna miss this spider. I am. I don't know. That just hit me hard. I'm just still thinking about it, how crazy that is. How the spider was bigger than itself his whole life, and I didn't even notice until he died. He did with his life, or I helped him do with his life, what I wanted to do with mine, be bigger than myself. Isn't that just crazy? So a little background on how I got the spider. Well, I used to be scared of spiders, and this guy in school was gonna let him go in the wild, and I told him that wasn't right, and he told me, then you take care of it. And I was like, bro, like, I'm scared of spiders, dog, like, I ain't even flexing with you. And he brought it, and I took it home, and I was terrified of this spider. Like, it was crazy how terrified I was. And I opened up the cage, and I handled him, and like, just from there on, like, my fear was pretty much gone. Like, I was still scared the next couple of days, but as long as the spider kept walking on me, I started losing that fear, and it helped me lose my fear. It has helped a lot of people lose their fear. Just this one spider, just one spider, one little animal helped me with my fear. Hey guys, that was a little bit of a rant. I might preserve his body in an alcohol solution or something just to remember him. Or I might bury him. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still thinking about it hard. So subscribe, leave a like, and let me know what you think I should do.